Hello everyone and welcome to a new season of Phoenix Point that we're going to be running on the channel. The game has just patched with the Behemoth update. We have Festering Skies installed, and after the finale, there's some interesting stuff in here that I'm very curious to see how it pays out. Things like remote control being adjusted, so that's not completely abusable. Sneak attack does less damage. Vanish is no longer completely abusable. There's definitely some changes in there. Now we weren't really like riding those to their maximum, but oh god, let me turn down that music volume. Wow, every time the game patches, it always just destroys the settings. We're going to go on hero level rather than veteran level this time. Tick on Festering Skies. We're not going to have the promotional skins. I don't want to get free stuff. So we're making it a little bit harder and a lot a bit harder. So this will not go as well as previous runs, but it should be a lot of fun. I think we're going to try and make friends with everyone, and then maybe next run through we'll make friends with no one. But let's get started. Also, we're not doing the tutorial because who needs a tutorial? We know how to play. We know what we're doing.
The Phoenix Project was founded on October 24th, 1945. The Second War to end all wars was over, but there were those who understood that we could no longer afford to think in terms of nations and empires. For a time, the Phoenix Project successfully navigated the political conflicts of its era. That was our golden age. Phoenix Project operatives scoured the world for clues. We had bases in 24 countries. Even the heavens were not off limits. But out there, on the far side of the moon, began our downfall. The failure of the Phoenix 2 mission exposed us to our enemies in the UN. Stripped of resources and scattered to the winds, we were reduced to a secret, a memory. When the Pandora virus woke up, we should have been the first line of defense. When huge clouds of mist appeared over the sea, when people started vanishing, we should have figured out what was going on. And when those people started coming back, changed, hostile, alien, we should have been ready to fight, but we failed. The ecosystem started to change, imperceptibly at first, then faster and faster. 3 factions arose. New Jericho, trying to restore order and purity. Sanhedrin, hoping to build a world without hierarchies. And the disciples of Anu, a new syncretic religion dedicated to adaptation and biological change. At war with the world and at odds with each other, these factions cannot find a way forward. Now the mist is returning and armies are rising from the sea. Without the Phoenix Project, humanity will fall. It's time to rise from the ashes.
I mean, with me at the helm, it may fall anyway. But that's kind of how the game goes. I'm not going to read through all the text of things. If you want to pause, by all means, go right ahead. We're going to start off our atmospheric analysis. Now, in terms of our personnel, we have 1 heavy, 1 sniper, and 2 main soldiers. God, guys, your color schemes are hurting me. I quite like the kind of like lime green look, but yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. Okay, 4 and 6 for everyone. Someone was rather flamboyant. Okay, 4 and 6. 4 and 6 and 9. That'll do. It's not my standard colour scheme, but until I decide exactly how we want to be, we're Yeah. We're going to be the dental team. Or maybe it should be blue. No, green works. Right. Everyone gets a med kit. And I really want to give you a grenade as well. Now, we're going to get fewer soldier skill points every time we do a mission because we are on a harder difficulty level. There's going to be other little things that that crop out, such as when we take out bases, we get less reputation and things like that. But hopefully, we'll make a good show of it. Let's send the team in and start off exploring. I should also check the base in case we wanted to get anything building. So we've got a med bay. We could get another research lab right away. No, we can't because we can't afford it. We are low on tech. We don't need more living quarters. We could get a training facility, but it's not really going to help us because people aren't going to be at home. So I think we'll actually just hold off for now. Our first mission! The poison within Babylon. At the Disciples of Anu Haven of Babylon, the mutated worm infestation is causing serious problems. The locals had placed their hopes in Taxiarch Nurgle, the Disciples' greatest military hero. But Nurgle is said to be fighting a series of pitched battles against the Pandorans and has been unable to help. Unable or unwilling? We could eradicate the infestation ourselves, helping the Haven and creating a good first impression. Seems like a sensible plan. Let's send the team in. Now, as with other run-throughs, the more we do without spending ammo and resources, the better it will be for us, because we're not spending resources. The other thing I've done is I've turned up my graphics settings, so if this lags horribly, we'll have to turn them down. But it might look prettier, who knows? Alright. I think getting some good visuals.
Ready.
Is going to be the best plan, and then we send people in
the Phoenix.
to start bashing stuff. So this map is always the same. Every now and then you start with something on the roof, and I have in the past made the mistake of just getting a little too close and getting exploded by it. So really, we want to be bait. There's no time limit on this. What I might do is I might just get to here so we can see around that corner. That's alright. So 2 people on that bit. And 2 people up here. And that'll do for this first turn. Come to us, worms. Don't go that way. The worms are not the most observant things. But we've got 3 in pretty close quarters there. And haha! 2 up on the roof. See, I pay attention. I know what this game tries to do. Getting our heavy experience is probably the highest on my list of important things. So in we go first. Give him a love tap. We could move in and do another one. But I think pulling back is going to be smarter. You can get in, do one, and pull back. Honestly, did not expect that. Good job, soldier. Obviously, you've been working out. You can't get in close enough to do anything worthwhile, so...
Target located.
Let's alert the one over here so he can start moving towards us. We'll get in just a little bit closer. And we'll pull you up to here. Hopefully that's not too close for them to come in and explode. I mean, if it is, I'll just restart and you guys will never know that I made a mistake. An embarrassing mistake in the first mission. This is what I was hoping for. A whole bunch of them nice and close together. So we can be efficient about our bashing. You wouldn't want to do this with any of the other missions. I should state that, like, right now. Yeah, we can get 2 bashes on this one.
I'll be right there.
Just in case we needed it, which we didn't. And then hop up to here.
Moving to coordinates.
Here we go. Bash number 1. Bash number 2.
Rolling out. Tango spotted.
Yeah, this could be problematic. But this is why I saved the other spot of movement. Oh, we can get just close enough. Look at that.
Here I am. Let's do this.
Very much pays attention to the weight of the weapon that's being used to bash. So from here, we can get 2 bashes in, which will be enough, even with this pansy rifle. Yeah, bash 41 damage. How about with this? 14, 28. Yeah, stab it with a grenade. That's what we do.
Shake it, baby.
Another good turn. Let's let them get a bit closer. Fortunately, he's moved to a position that's annoyingly close.
Here I am. Let's do this.
In bash. And then we're going to get back just over here.
What's the plan?
Start moving the other guys forwards a little bit. That's probably a bit too close. Come to here.
I'm prepared.
We can swing wide over this side.
Rolling out.
Bring our maximum bashing Mathieu across. Cool, there is another one down there.
Let's do this.
Alright, everyone's in position. Let them come in a bit closer. Alright, so this is an interesting thing. They were close enough to want to explode, but we do have cover from the explosion here. So they're gone. We don't need to worry about them. The problem is solving itself. Can't get close enough to bash it. You can, but you won't kill it in one go. So let's just pull back and let him come in.
Ready.
You can move up a bit on this side, just in case he comes across here. Yeah, that's all we want to do. In we go with the heavy. Give a wallop. And a successful first mission with no casualties, no injuries. And Metric gains a level and a half, which is pretty big. That's pretty big.
Normally, when we encounter a potential ally, we first send the Apostle to the Onceborn to check them out. But I'm gonna break protocol to say thanks. Now listen, I'll be honest with you. The Exalted is the only one who has any real answers. Tobias West may be clever and Synedrian may sound great, but only the Exalted is dealing with the world as it actually is. She can lead us out of this mess. Give us lives worth living.
Ah, we'd like to know more.
If you want to work with us, you'll still have to deal with the hierarchy. Work your way up from the Apostle to the Onceborn, to the Keeper of the Threshold, all the way up to the Synod of Yearning and the Exalted herself. That's hard work. You'll have to earn the knowledge you gain. But trust me, it'll be worth it. And if the Synod gives you trouble, let me know.
Sure thing. Well, they like us a little bit more, and we get some food, which is kind of like the most important thing. Except it's not. Food really isn't, but it's the only thing we're actually draining directly. Ooh. You see that new clear indicator? That's going to be down to the DLC. Let's queue those up. Yeah, that'll be down to Festering Skies. Oh, we've got an Air Force tab. I didn't even see this. Which means we need weapons. So on the vehicle side, modules and weapons. So we're going to have to research them, I guess. Oh, this becomes a whole lot more interesting. Yeah, okay. Right, so we're going to have some learning to do. Like, proper learning. Hull points, armor, capacity, speed, and range. And its own separate storage area. I think it's a separate storage area. And I assume that these 3 bits then are the different weapons that it has on there. Anyway, that's not something that we need to pay attention to at the moment. You've got Biochemist, you've got Cautious, and you've got Thief. No, they're not amazing, but it's better than nothing. We will give you Brawler. And I'm going to give you 1 more Speed, just so that you're not running around super slowly. I mean, you're still running around super slowly. Let's have a look at everyone else's potential things. Healer. Healer's going to be interesting. We might try and cross-class you with an Engineer. That would actually make sense. So yeah, Nora is going to get cross-classed with an Engineer. Engineer with mounted? No, you're going to be cross-classed with a Heavy. Sniperist, that is a really good choice for a sniper. Biochemist, sure. And Healer. Okay, so we'll try and turn you into some kind of infiltrator, I think. Massive extra damage with sniper rifles. That's going to be really welcome. Now, obviously, all my previous experience of what I consider to be a good set of mods on people is not necessarily going to be relevant anymore. Let's go round and then we'll start expanding out from there.
Research complete.
All right, atmospheric analysis is done. Haven recruitment protocols is going to be the next thing. Then the Phoenix archives, I think. Because we want the option to recruit soldiers from Havens. We need more people. And if they've got training centres, then it's going to be well worth it. Now, my current plan is to do our standard stealing of everything from our allies without pissing them off. So at the moment, they're friendly. We can steal a ship. It'll be a blimp, which would suck. So we want to find Synedrian ASAP. Haven recruitment protocols is done. So what we might do Let's come down and grab this person because they're relatively cheap. Yeah, let's get them now. Trade protocols. That's going up just after the Phoenix Archives. We don't get to see your specific stats, but let's get you recruited. Okay. In terms of personnel, Nina, did you not come with a weapon? All right. Well, we can give them a pistol. That's not much use, really. What have you got? Sniperist, close quarter specialist, and thief. Close quarter specialist, that's going to be good for you. Sniperist, not as useful. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably cross-class you with assault. And that'll work well enough. Okay, for the moment. For the moment, we'll give you this. And we'll decide what to do with you later. You're going to be 8, 6. That is a terrible colour scheme. White bandages all around. You do not look berserk at all. It's fine. It's fine. I was just hoping for a little bit more. As soon as we get a melee weapon, we'll pass it across. Our operatives are disturbed to report the discovery of what they describe as a pig pipeline. A bizarre growth remembering stitched together bodies of pigs several miles long. It's unclear to what end the Pandora virus created this organism or why it recombined pig DNA to achieve its purpose. Perhaps this entire thing is an aberration. I mean, perhaps it's just for the longest slice of bacon that you could ever ask for. Let's investigate it. At some point, it disappears into the ground. Readings suggest it may continue for several more miles in this fashion. Our operatives attach a number of sensors and take several samples. Perhaps some of the data collected will prove useful in our research. Perhaps it will. Okay, let's head down here. Phoenix Archives is done. New research
Randolph
is available.
Symes was the last leader of the Phoenix Project. His great-grandfather had been there when it was founded, and he was there to witness its end. When we took back Phoenix Point, we found his notes. In his final days, as the world collapsed around him, he'd been working frantically to understand the Pandora virus. Somewhere in the complicated history of the project, in decades of missions and investigations, there had to be an answer. His notes were damaged, too many of the files corrupted. But perhaps, if we could retrace his steps, we could figure out where his journey had taken him and what the answers he had discovered would mean for us.
Perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. So, Randolph Symes III's notes indicate the existence of a private retreat owned by the Symes family. Used as a place of meditation and research, it may contain information that could help us understand what Symes was trying to achieve. So the Symes retreat, it's close enough that we can actually reach it. That's not too bad. Let's come down here. I want to see if this is a haven before the mist starts expanding to it.
Research complete.
And there is our trade protocols. We can now trade resources, which is actually pretty handy. We don't have many resources to trade, but... Enter Synedrian stage left. At the Synedrian Haven of Oz, the situation is tense. Someone figured out that our open and democratic society would be easy to infiltrate and steal from. One of the Haven's citizens tells our operatives, They pretended to join us and then made off with some critical research, which I assume they want to sell to another faction. I said they made off, but the truth is they didn't get very far. In fact, they're stuck in the Haven. But as you can imagine, this is a strange situation. These people pretended to be our friends. They lived in Oz for months, all just to make a profit. I suppose old habits die hard. We could assist Synedrian with the problem. So, I mean, these are their friends, and we're basically going to go in and murder them. I'm fine with it, but I think that Synedrian would have like a little like, oh, when I said handle the situation, I didn't mean handle the situation. I meant just, you know, like sit him down for coffee kind of thing. It'll be fine. Alright. As before, we're expecting some guys dotted around, which I know is not a particularly helpful statement, but we're actually going to use our guns on this one, so let's see if we can move in, keep to cover where possible. I really wish that was proper cover, but it's not.
Ready to roll.
And actually, maybe our Berserker is going to be our best bet for trying to scout some of this.
Rolling.
Where? Oh, where? Where's that sniper? Oh, all the way over there. Okay. What have you got? Please tell me you've only got a pistol. You've only got a pistol. That's fine. So knowing you've only got
On my way.
a pants pistol, we can come up here. Oh, there's two of them actually. So one pistol, two pistols. We're not really in a position to make that shot. But we can bring some reinforcements along. I would love to be able to get our heavy to a position where they can do something a bit shooty. Doesn't need to be very shooty, just a bit shooty. Let's come along here. Behind the stairs is going to be reasonable for cover. I am worried that other guys are going to come from a different angle.
Ready.
But I think we're going to have to kind of commit to this. It's fine. We'll make it work.
Yes.
Yeah, you can kind of be bait for us, I think.
Let's do this.
Get across here, sort of in the open, but behind some cover. Good, you are crouching down. Okay, so there's 3 that we know about. Pistols are not going to have a great range. If we could get close enough, bashing would be possible with these guys, but...
I was born ready.
Alright, let's
I'll be right there.
stand just here, slightly out the way. You can come up.
Be right there.
You can maybe take a shot.
Come get some.
Arm, chest, arm, I think. Just looking for where they've got the least armor. The head is probably the least armor, but there's also a slight chance of missing.
Hostile injured.
I say
Alive.
slight chance of missing, but really is slight. You know what? I actually want you to be close enough to not miss this. We're going to do 50 damage. We're going to have to hit him twice. Getting in close enough to bash isn't going to do it. So yeah,
On
get
my
to
way.
here. Yeah, just smash that with your hand as you run. No one was using it. Sneedrin are not going to like us. And yeah, shoot him in the chest-ish.
Let's blast him.
I think we're going to get a free pistol out of that. Okay, you can't really get back into cover. You can come down... No, you can't come down this way. Why can you not come down the stairs? Oh, fine. Tuck yourself in here. Last thing I want is our sniper getting killed before anything really good's happened. We'll get a spot of Overwatch going up on this guy. Hopefully that'll discourage him from sticking his face out. And we know that there's someone in there. So let's try and prep as much as we can for them to come out. Cool. Trying to move around without dash is a bit painful. Yeah, tuck yourself in here. Okay, another pistola on the middle level at the back. That's not really a problem. Carry on with the same plan. Sensible, mate. Sensible. Hey. Your pistol's too accurate. We might have to tactically retreat. Oh, he's got a lot of these shots to do. Ow! Alright, going to be using a medkit.
Here we go.
So, first things first.
Channel open.
I need you to...
My head. I can't breathe.
sort yourself out so you're not going to die.
Ready to rock.
And we could take a couple of shots, but... I'm not massively happy with it as an option.
Ready, willing, and able.
Over here, we can't really see much. If we get to here, we can, but then obviously we've moved so far that we're not going to get a shot. That stepping around that corner is frustrating. Okay, what we'll do is we'll... do something with this guy first. Come on, Glass, I need you to fade out slightly. Okay, bits and bobs, not amazing. Could step in and get a decent shot on this guy, but he's going to be able to retaliate. It's not an amazing shot, but it's not terrible either. Oh, he gets his Overwatch though. Ow! Paid for it. Totally paid for it. Okay. Knowing that he's potentially going to come out, let's step around this. Okay, with him gone,
Receiving loud
that
and
means
clear.
we're free to move around here like I originally planned.
Ready to fire. Enemy hit.
Receiving.
Don't think we're going to get two hits on him. But we can try. We can
Ready to
try.
rock.
Or we could throw a grenade. No, grenade is not going to reach. Okay, we're going to try. Just caught the
Ready to
edge.
rock. That was
Twice.
just a
That
warm-up,
is
Josh.
so unlucky. Alright, stick your head out and you will get a shot. Heavy is going to act as bait. Sorry, Mathieu, but it's kind of necessary. Right, that's a decent hit on the guy at the back.
Opening fire.
Oh, so accurate with those pistols.
Out of my property. Opening fire.
Okay, only one hit. We can handle that. It's this here that's going to be a worry if he does 4 shots and they all connect.
Out of my property.
Oh,
Okay, we should be okay.
yeah.
I mean, it's really painful, but it'll be fine. I'm sorry, but what? That's a new technique. A very new technique.
Nice. Wiring time.
Right, he's got 11 health left.
Ready, sort of.
Come on.
Target. Just need the right angle.
I think that corner's being unforgiving to us.
Oh, something positive.
So what the hell are we going to do here? We can step round and snipe him, maybe? No, that's not going to work. Step to here, just get like double overwatch on the door. So if you're overwatching like that,
Receiving loud and clear. Moving to position.
you're overwatching like this. And we'll run you through sort of underneath. This is horrible. If we don't properly kill him, then we're in trouble. At least we can take another shot over. Oh, that's not an angle. Okay, let's reposition slightly. I think sideways is going to be better for this
On
one.
the move. Just give the word.
Oh!
This could hurt us.
Born again anarchist.
Right, he's hopping down and going inside. That's okay. He'll bleed out over time.
Gotcha.
There's the first bit of Overwatch. There's the second bit of Overwatch. Okay. Who do we want to get the final kill?
Keep it together,
Probably the
Occupy.
Berserker who's suffered so much. So have a bash. Okay, that didn't actually kill it. I mean, he's going to bleed out anyway. It's just a little bit amusing. Let's have a little look and see what this is just before. It's only ammo, so it's not even worth picking up. All right, let's have him bleed out. A successful mission, but that was quite painful for the amount of injury.
Hi there. My name is Athena, and I'd like to thank you on behalf of Synedrion as a whole. You know, outsiders sometimes think of Synedrion as a bunch of naive, helpless people living in a big bubble, and I know we can appear that way. But the truth is, we are more like a powder keg. Trying to build a truly democratic society without hierarchies involves a lot of arguing. The terraformers want one thing, the polyphonic tendency another. Zara clashes with Nikolai, Stas tries to keep everyone calm. Every haven has a totally different set of priorities. And then something like this happens.
Not infiltrators.
I'm being honest about our flaws, because I think, crazily enough, the whole thing works. We've built something remarkable, given everything we've been through, and the Phoenix Project could help us really make a difference on this wretched planet. Think about it, please. We have a lot in common, and here's your payment. We believe in people being rewarded for their labor.
Ooh. I'm going to say thank you because I really want resources. 150
You're welcome.
tech. Yeah.
I hope we can work together again.
Okay, well that's going to cost us some resources to get that med kit back. But overall, that's not too bad. And there is a sniper here. But we don't have enough materials and we don't have enough food. So we can't get them yet. We're injured. We've got a bit of experience to give people. Right, let's go through and do that. We've got dash. Yeah, Nora's actually going to become quite vital, I suspect. So let's give you that now, and I will spend some of the Phoenix skill points to give you up on the willpower. We're going to get dash, and extra strength is extra hit points, so that's also worth doing. We're going to give you the sniperist for certain and extreme focus. So our big hitter, Isaac Jansen. Armor break and a bit more speed. You're going to have to heal yourself up at the start of the next episode, but we don't need to send you back to rest, which is the important thing. I can actually give you another med kit just now. So we're buying our freedom to move on to another mission by just spending resources on a med kit. Possibly not the best plan. Okay, we're going to do a couple of these and then like swing round up towards the north. Towards that exploration site, I think. But that's all going to have to be next time because I'm afraid we are, unfortunately, out of time for this episode. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Phoenix Point. See you soon.